Hey guys, Christina Marie here, and it's a bright sunny day. Well, it's going on 7:30 and it's still bright and sunny. I love it. We're officially into spring finally, after it being like 3 weeks of like 30 degrees, and sometimes it snowed and sometimes it rained, but now it's like bright and sunny and warm. I'm pretty sure it's gonna rain again in like 3-4 days, but I am loving this. Before you ask questions, yes, I have spots all over my face. I just got off from work and we had this makeup theme today of like space, kind of glitzy, you know, shine. I don't know what you want to call it. Space. We'll just say space. So I have stars all over my face in some areas, and then I got my glow on. There is some glitter. You can't really see it because lights. I don't necessarily know what I wanted to talk about when I've turned on the camera. I have missed you guys. Once again, I haven't posted anything in like 2-3 weeks. But yeah. Oh, I know what I wanted to tell you. So I am going to be at BEA BookCon 2018. What? So the last time I went to BookCon, I've never been to BEA ever, but the last time I went to BookCon was when it was in Chicago, like what, 2-3 years ago. And I went to BookCon for the first time, and that was a lot of fun, a little overwhelming, but very fun. And I wasn't so, I thought that was enough of an experience. I'm like, okay, I've done BookCon once, we're done, I don't need to do it anymore. But no, I don't know why I decided that BEA was something that I wanted to do. Well, I do know why, but that's a story that I'm not ready to share just quite yet. But I said, you know what, I think I'm gonna go to BEA. So I did what I needed to do. And next thing you know, I'm going to BEA and BookCon. I've gotten my lodging together. The only thing I haven't booked is my flight, but I'm gonna get that situation taken care of. I got the time off from work. Like, I'm really excited. Just because this is a whole new experience for me. Now, here's the thing that I have realized as I think about BEA. I went to I went to BookCon for the first time in my late 20s. I was maybe 28, 27, somewhere around there. And I was there simply because all my friends were there. And I wanted to meet new people and hang out with my friends that I hadn't seen in a while or hadn't really seen in person before. And I had a blast doing that. Took some pictures, you know, did a few poses, but I had a lot of fun. The big book explosion panel / meetup at the end, I wasn't there for that because that was just too much for me, and so I ended up not doing that. But fast forward, I am in my 30s now. I am maturing, I guess. I'm a full-fledged adult. I'm no longer a young adult, even though I will forever look like a young adult. My ambitions have changed. My motivations have changed. My passions have changed. My interests have changed. And even though all of those things have changed, they still have books in common. But I look at books through a different lens now. A lot has happened for me since last BookCon that I went to this BookCon / BEA that I'm going to be going to. I look at things through a different lens now. I process things differently. I ask bolder questions. I object when there's something that I disagree with. I bring other ideas to the table. And that's something that I probably wouldn't have said about myself when I was at BookCon the last time, because I wasn't there for that. I have recognized my platform in a different sense since the last BookCon. I have recognized my influence, the opinions that I hold, the perspective that I bring holds a lot of value. And I also have realized how committed I am to the publishing, marketing, editing. Hi, babes. It's Bailey. To that side of books. And I haven't necessarily thought of what that means for me, but going to BEA is not about going to see my friends. That's part of it, but the main motivator of me deciding to go to BEA and BookCon this year is definitely more of a, how can I make my presence known? What conversations can I have with people of influence? What impact can I bring to this, whatever it's called, expo, that no one else can bring, or that I want to make sure I leave behind the impression of how important I feel that this industry, this world is. And I want to speak more about my passion and my heart for diversity and inclusion. I want to speak for what does it mean to be wholly inclusive in the publishing industry, in the marketing and marketing campaigns for books. What does it mean to have more editors of color, publicists of color, women editors, women publicists? What does it mean to have more perspective, like LGBTQIA+, disabled, Native, all cultures, backgrounds, creeds? Like, what does it mean? What does the publishing industry look like through that lens? What is the picture that we're trying to paint? Like, and those are questions that I have for people in the industry. And those are questions that I would even hope are posed to me or presented to me from people in the industry. And hopefully I can feed my ideas, or even just build up a potential, opportunity for conversation. Because that's where it all starts, right? It starts with an idea. It starts with a conversation. I am still navigating a lot of that, but I could not pass up this opportunity to not only go to BEA, but to meet people that I've been wanting to meet, to immerse myself in the industry and really be a presence there, have conversations, network, of course, see the cool books and get some galleys, but talk to you guys, if you're going to be there, of course. But my presence at BEA for me holds a lot more than just, oh, I want to hang out with my friends. Like I said, I do, totally do. But that's why I actually decided to go this year, because I just really feel like this is the year that I am no longer going to be silent. I've never been silent. But this is the year that I'm no longer going to be silent about things that I'm so passionate about and so ready to see change happen. And I want to be a part of that. So that is why I'm going to BEA primarily. That's why I'm going to BEA. BookCon is solely like, hey, I'm a book lover, I'm a blogger, I'm a booktuber, I'm a reader. I just want to be amongst my peers. I want to be amongst my people. And I feel that for the past year or so, I've been a little disconnected, solely because I've been busy with life. But I've also been thinking about that. I'm in my early 30s, while, back in the day, when you're in your 30s, you're pretty much done for, because you should be established and you should have your 2.5 kids and your white picket fence in your house. But get it, I'm Black woman. I've never been part of that statistic. But my vision for myself as someone, I'm 31 years old. I'm a homeowner. I have a very good paying, very well paying job. I I'm stable, you know. I'm fortunate in that regard. I'm well educated, you know. I have multiple degrees, but I still am constantly wanting to be fulfilled. For me, it's never about just having stability. For me, stability is almost kind of boring, because stability for me means comfort, and I never want to be fully comfortable in this life, because then I'm never striving for anything better, and I'm never going for the next thing. I'm never looking to better myself. You know, whether you believe in God or not, I'm a God lover. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe that he's gotten me out of a lot of situations where I was comfortable. I was real comfortable just chilling. I'm like, I can be here for the rest of my life. And God was like, nope. Which is how I got laid off back in 2014, 13, 14. I just firmly believe that every decision that has been made, or every opportunity that's been presented to me, has been presented to me for a reason. And I pray about what that reason could be. I meditate on it. I rest in it, and then I go for it. And so this is just one of those opportunities that's been presented to me. I have the blessing to be able to go to BEA. My job gave me the time off. I have the money to buy the ticket. I have friends who are giving me lodging. I am going to be covering various things at the event. All the cards have aligned. And so I'm like, I need to go. I need to be a part of this. Now, there is some controversy with BEA over the past couple of years about how they view book bloggers, booktubers, bookstagrammers, you know. And while I acknowledge and recognize those issues, I have seen them. I have been, you know, affected by them in some way. I'm just so tired of not actively seeking in my way to address or be a part of the solution. For some people, the solution may be to build their own thing, which I totally support. I love being a part of new things, because then you have control over how you want it to be, how you want to mold it. For me, I don't have that kind of perception. I am of the mind that I will do whatever. I'm like I'll go with the flow kind of thing. I may go to BA and I may hate it, and I'd be like, well, you know, egg on my face, like I shouldn't have done this. Or I'll go to BEA and I'll be like, man, there's a huge opportunity to speak to just one important person to really start making change happen. Or I could not, you know, I don't know. I want this opportunity. I don't want to take this opportunity for granted. I don't want to not be prepared for what could potentially happen. I just believe in, again, putting your best foot forward. And that's what I'm going to do in this particular situation. Well, you know, I don't know what other people's motivations for BEA and BookCon are. Mine may be a little different. So my priorities, I don't know what my cats are doing behind me, but it's something that I probably won't like. Anyway, I don't know what, you know, BEA holds in store, but my motivations for going and my agenda while I'm there may be slightly different than other people's. Who knows? There are a lot of nerdy publishing panels that I already want to go to. I'm really pumped about it. But yeah, so all of that to say, I am going to Book Expo America and BookCon this year, and I am beyond thrilled for the opportunity. And I don't know what this means. I don't know what opportunities can come out of it. I will... What's up? You got something to say? Bailey's talking. I will make another video about some changes in my personal life that have been happening, that I've been on the hush hush about, because nothing's solidified. But again, even though it's not solidified at the moment, I'm still pursuing these things. And some of you may also be pursuing the same things or something that's similar, or you just might be able to relate on some kind of level. So I want to share that with you just so you can know that you're not alone, so I can know that I'm not alone, and we can kind of feed off of each other in that way. But yeah, so all of that to say, I'm going to New York for the first time. Never been to New York ever in my life. I'm so excited about it. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go because I don't have anything else to say. Like, I literally just wanted to film a video for you guys today, and this is what it turned into. I will be in New York at the end of May, early June, and I am beyond ecstatic. Beyond ecstatic. So, let me know if you will be at BookCon or BEA. Comment down below. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, of course, and make sure you click the little bell to be notified about videos. Also, make sure you're subscribed, because I don't think you can click the bell if you're not subscribed, right? I don't know how YouTube's works anymore in that regard, but I missed you guys. I will see you again in my next video. And also, before I go, can I just say that this book was simply everything. And if you have not read it, go get it now. So good. All right. I'll see you guys later. Bye.